half of the sockeye salmon in the Columbia River are dying.
And biologists say it's because of the weeks and weeks of hot, dry weather we've been having.
Chris Holmstrom going beyond the headlines to find out if anything at this point can be done to stop it. Chris.
Jeff and Jennifer, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of sockeye salmon, and it's all happening along here, the Columbia River. And it's a problem that's been going on for quite a while, and fish biologists are calling this die-off unprecedented. For Nick Blevins and his family, fishing in the Columbia River is part of their livelihood, and it's being affected by the warmer, drier weather.
The fish are not looking in good condition.
Especially the sockeye salmon.
Some of them will have lesions on them from the scars they get from making their way upriver and stuff, and they just get infected by the warm water.
I found out the cold water species are dying by the thousands. Some even predict more than 250,000 sockeye salmon returning from the ocean to spawn are either dead or dying in the Columbia River. It's this mass die-off that's also affecting other species.
Once they start dying, the sturgeons start feeding off the sockeye, and then that's not good because the sockeye already have gill diseases in them and lesions, and then that's like contaminating the sturgeon to where they're going to die.
In fact, I learned in just the last few weeks, more than 50 sturgeon have died. These pictures taken near Tri-Cities, Washington. I took these concerns to fish biologist Ron Roller.
Any sockeye that are through this area here in the lower river that haven't passed McNary Dam, if they haven't passed McNary Dam yet, they probably won't make it up here into the Okanagan system to spawn.
Roller says the water temperature is the main problem. It's about 5 to 6 degrees warmer than usual, and it's this lack of oxygen that's killing the fish. I asked him if anything's being done to prevent this.
We're looking at moving water through the system and from Canada to try and keep things cool.
But it's uncertain if it'll work.
All we can do now is wait for a timely rain and water to rise and cool down so that they can continue on.
But if the warmer, drier conditions continue, it could be the end for these endangered species.
For something that's been here longer than us, that's going to go to extinction, we're not too far behind them.
Back out here live, it's unknown just how many sockeye salmon have died or will die. I found out biologists will have a better count around the beginning of next year. Reporting live near the Columbia River, I'm Chris Holmstrom for KOIN 6 News.
Okay, Chris, keep us updated about that.